Alright, so this is a speed test. Both motors are battery powers is 65.0. We're in motor speed at level 5. We have both front and rear motors engaged, and we're going to go as hard and as fast as we can, and we'll see how that works out. And here we go. All right, 20, 22, 24, 28, 20 and 30, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 37, 37.5. All right, so we got to 37.7 there. And we're gonna turn around and go back the other direction and see what we get out of it. I'll let this car in front of me go, and then I'm going to make a U-turn. And U-turn complete. 25, 27, 29, 30, 34, 36, 37, 38. 38's fast enough. I got to 38 last time, but the video had actually closed on me. My phone, I pulled it out of the case. So 38 is about the max it's going to go with me on it. This is the it's got the 26-inch tires, and it's the PUJH PU3 Pro. Okay, so I'm down at the bay in San Diego. I'm about J Street in Chula Vista, and I'm gonna go all the way around the bay to Coronado. Right now I'm at 0.09 on the odometer. My battery power is at 64.7, and it's about 26 miles round trip. I'm gonna do pedal assist, and I'm gonna have the bike at level 3. And I'm going to have my gears on 7th gear, and we're going to see how this works out. And I will give you a post at the end of this to see how it does. Actually, I decided I'm going to keep the bike on level 2 for a little bit and see how that works out. And then we'll go to level 3. This is pedal assist from Chula Vista J Street Pier all the way around to the Coronado Bay Bridge in San Diego. All right, so we are at the Coronado Bay Bridge. It took us 46 minutes to get here. We averaged 17 miles per hour. Our battery level is at 63. We were in level 2 with the pedals at level 7 in 7th gear all the way around the bay. 13.11 miles. So yeah, we did pretty good. We fought a headwind that was right around 8 miles per hour all the way over. So the bike's doing really good, considering. So I'll let you know more when I get back. So there's a couple other things that, so one, I didn't lock the battery down, and I did hit a bump and it popped out. It didn't fall and hit the ground, but it was hanging on. So it shut the bike down. And so I had to restart it, reset the battery. And so yeah, that's something to think about. And then the other thing is there is no place to hold a drink on this bike. So if you want a drink holder, you might want to do that as well. So this is where we came from, all the way over. There's that is the brand new, the high-rise in the background on the other side of the bridge. That's a brand new hotel down in Chula Vista. So we came all the way around the bay. All right, so we just got back. It's 26.33 miles. I have 2 bars left on the power. My battery reads 60.9 volts. I did basically I did the whole thing, pedal assist the entire way. The power level was set at 2. I was in 7th gear, and I maintained 18 miles per hour for the most part all the way back around. There was no headwind. She did pretty good. What I'm going to do right now is, well, let me just say this. I would trust this to go probably, I would say 50 miles at level 2 with pedal assist, based on what I'm seeing what's left of the battery with 2 bars left. So I really wouldn't be able to do a complete test on this unless I had a spare battery with me, and then I would just go until I ran out of juice completely, and I would just keep riding around the bay until I ran out of juice to give a full accurate and that would be just on level ground. So I might order another battery to give that test. I don't know, we'll see. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do a full power run to see how it does with half a battery voltage, and I want to see how that works out. I'm going to do a full power run in level 1 and a full power run in level 2. So this is where I'm going to do my test run. I got a guy coming at me right now on a bike. Once he's past me, I'm going to do a full power run on rear wheel drive at level 5 with half a battery power at 60.8. So we're waiting for this guy to get past, and that's what we're going to do. All right, here we go. Full power run, half the batteries left, 60.9. We're in first gear, no pedaling, and we're at 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 33. That's all we're going to get out of it. 34, actually. Got 34. All right, we're going to do this power run back. We're on all-wheel drive, level 5, 60.8 volts left on the battery, and we're going to see how she does. Full throttle, no pedal. 10, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 25, 27, 29, 30, 33, 34, 35, 36, 36, 36.2, 36, that's it, 36. And we'll just coast this one out. Still pretty good with half a battery, 36. So after that test, I get back and the battery's at 60.5. And it's got 2 bars left before it goes into the red, which is why I say I would probably trust it for probably a 40-mile bike ride, maybe even a 50-mile bike ride, 25 miles each direction. But that's about it for right now. I wouldn't know for sure until I got an extra battery, or if I had a run truck with me, someone driving the truck, and I just ran this thing until it ran out of juice. And then I could tell you exactly what it got as far as range. But I want to do this final video before I start compiling everything for the speed test. So the bike did really good. It's something that I'm definitely going to keep. Let's just put it that way. So on level 1 for the power, I'm going to give you the speeds on the power levels. So level 1 power is 11.8 miles per hour. Level 2 is 18 miles an hour. Level 3 is 24 miles an hour. Level 4 is 30 miles an hour. And level 5 is 36 miles an hour. And that's with just one motor operational. If I have both motor operational, the max I could get it to was 38. But it pretty much stays the same, give or take 2 miles per hour. With both motors running versus just the single motor running. Again, the max I could get it to was 38. I'm pretty sure if I got someone that was like 30 pounds lighter, they would be able to do probably 45, like they say. So the bike is rated at 45 miles per hour. And so if you're on flat level ground with no hills, and you got someone that probably weighs about 160 pounds, you'd probably get it up to 45. So, yeah, I'm really impressed. So that's all I got to say right now. So I have one more thing that I need to say. So much for having, that's all I want to say. For those that haven't watched my very, very first video, I have, it was the opening the box on this bike. But my face isn't on here. I'm remaining anonymous because I don't want my name on my face all over the internet. I'm not doing this to make money. I'm doing this to give an honest review on whatever it is I buy. I just want a true review, my view on how the product operates. And so far, this bike is operating very, very well. I haven't reviewed the paperwork again from what they say on Amazon, but this is an Amazon bike. And I think I'm going to pull that paperwork out, double check everything. But from what I can see, as far as the speed parameters, if you have someone that's 160 pounds, yeah, they're going to be able to get it to 45 miles an hour. The 100-mile range, that's based on flat ground, no hill, someone that's light, and they'd probably be able to get close to 100, but you got to have another battery with you. Otherwise, you're pushing this thing back, because if you get caught on a hill, it's going to be heavy, and you're not going to be able to ride it up the hill. So, yeah, honest review, and that's what I can say about the PUJH. This is the PU3 Pro, and yeah, I'm pretty impressed. Alright, so I believe this is the last video for this take. So it says Conquering Hills. This is all the paperwork that comes on this bike. Conquering Hills. Yes, it conquers hills. You have to have both motors in order to go up steep hills. We went at a 27-degree angle for a half a mile, and we went at 25 miles an hour. It says it can reach top speed of around 45 miles per hour. We already covered that. If someone's a little lighter than I am, they probably can. It says rapid acceleration. That is 100% correct. When you're using the throttle, immediate response. If you're using pedals to get it going, it'll respond, but you have to pedal about, I would say about 2 turns before it actually engages the motor. It says 35 to 110 miles on a single charge. I would go probably around 50. I wouldn't trust it to go 110, but it'll definitely cover 50 as long as you're doing pedal assist. I'll know more when I buy the extra battery and I ride it until I'm completely dead. The battery is lockable, it is removable, and it's really easy to carry because it says it is easy carry, and I'll show you that. So it's got a little handle on it right there, so you can actually just pick it up with your fingers and carry it. So it carries pretty easy. It's lockable, and it'll go slides right back into place. Plug that back in and give it a full charge. What else? 26-inch by 4-inch fat tires. That is correct. It has exceptional stopping power. Yes, both front and rear are hydraulic brakes, but because of the amount of weight, it is going to wear out the brakes quickly. So they give you 2 extra brake pads for the front, and they'll work on either the front or the rear. So they tackle that. Again, you have to use both motors. It says, it gives you a warning here. Utilize both motors to tackle hilly terrains. And I agree that. You have to have both motors engaged in order to get up a steep hill. Upgraded configuration. It's an all-wheel electric bike. That's true. It's got a strong, sturdy aluminum frame. That's true. It's got a large LED display. That's true. That's right there. It's not lit up right now. It's got 7 gears on the rear. It's got a turn signals, which work. It's got a headlight. It's got a brake light. It's got a solid cargo rack. I actually used the cargo rack for getting it in and out of my truck. I just dropped the tailgate, apply the brakes, put the front tire up, on, I apply the back brake. I'll actually show a video on how to do that, because this is a heavy bike. If you're just going to load it in your truck, you can't just pick it up. So what I do is I apply the back brake, walk backwards with it, lift the front end off the ground, get that over the tailgate, and then once the front tire's in, then I grab the back rack right here and push the rest of the bike up into the back. It works very well. And it's solid. It works really, really well. So those are the specifics that they talk about in their ad on Amazon. And I would say, for the most part, it's pretty true. Other than the range and the speed. But again, the speed, you could do 45 if you got someone lighter. The range, it's going to be temperamental, depending on whether you have a headwind, whether you're how heavy you are, what gear you're riding in. But I don't think it'll do 110. I could be wrong. We'll find out when I get the other motor, and we'll do a run until it's dead. All right, so once again, thanks for watching this video. This is Mike with Mike's True Review, and we're reviewing the PUJH, the PUJH PU3 Pro e-bike. Dual motors. It says it's 6,000 watt. It's actually two motors that are 1,500 watt with a peak of 3,000 watts each, which gives you the 6,000 watts. So there you go. Thank you very much.